Hey guys, so for class today, you are going to be starting on your project that is going to be the summative assessment for this unit, and it's going to cover a couple different standards that we have in wilderness science. What you're going to be doing is you are going to be making a habitat management plan for the outdoor classroom space where the cabin is on campus. Everybody in your group is going to get one of these packs that say the habitat management goal. This is your rough draft, okay? The one your group is turning in is going to be a digital copy because, girl, I can't read all your handwriting. It's crazy, okay? So anything you put on here, I am not grading. That is going to be your rough draft. With that in mind, you can have people in your group fill out certain pages so you don't have to do them all, okay? In order to find the stuff for this project, you are going to go into this unit, so the federal lands and use, and the habitat management plan folder. Okay. The actual doc that you are going to be turning in is this one here. Okay. What your plan actually is, so if I just click on this to show you guys, you are going to be coming up with a management goal for your team. So you are either going to come up with a plan to manage for pollinators or a plan to manage for white-tailed deer. So what is the objective of your management goal? So you guys are pretending that that land in the outdoor classroom space is like yours. Like you live in that cabin, that is your land. How are you going to manage for one of those two things? So the objective of your management goal, property objective. So if you are managing for deer, is it because you are a wildlife watcher? Is it a hunter? So make sure to put that down. If you are managing for pollinators, what is your goal? Do you want to attract bees? Do you want to beekeep? Something like that for your goal. Okay. Or do you just want to increase biodiversity because you're a good person? Okay. So your property objective. How are you going to do this goal? Do you need to clear invasive species? Yes, there are lots of invasive species out there. So write a couple sentences on what you think you need to do. Okay. This can be done last. So after you read through everything and you have a clear knowledge of what you are going to actually be doing, this stuff can be filled out last. Your goal of what you guys are going to do today in class is part of this initial property assessment. So what you are going to do for this part is you need to find how many acres that land is, how many grassland, and how many woodland acres. In order to do that, you are going to visit this website that is basically a map of the United States with GIS software. In order for you to know how to use that program, go back into the folder and click on this video that I recorded about using GIS software. It's 5 minutes long, but you guys are going to watch this video. Once you watch that video, you should be able to fill in how many acres that outdoor classroom space is, how many acres of it is grass, how many acres of it is woods. Okay? You are going to write a description of the land today. So describe it. Are there streams? Where are there roads? Okay. Current condition. Okay. What do you think this habitat needs? Are there a lot of invasives? Is there a lot of dead stuff? Yes, a lot of dead ash. Is there pollution? If you want, go walk down to the creek, see if there's pollution down there. And then what limiting factors does this land have? So what do you think limits it from being what you want? So if you want to manage it for pollinators, all of that grass that's like between the cabin and the soccer field, that's like technically outdoor classroom space. The thing that's limiting it is there's not a lot of stuff to pollinate, right? Maybe for deer, the thing that you think is limiting is proper food for those animals, okay? We also have the soil type. I gave that to you already. So that is silt loam soil. This is what you guys are going to be working on today, just those first 2 pages. Okay. If you get that far, what you are going to be doing next, if you click on your habitat management plan, There are two big information packets here. This first one, Managing Woodlot for Deer Information Pack, this is from Purdue University. I want you to start reading through this information. The purpose of me doing this and not giving you a nice, succinct PowerPoint is because I want you to take on the role of a landowner, or if you would do something like this for a job, this is what they would give you at a job. Universities, their position with this in different societies is to gather this information and dispense it in a way that's helpful for landowners. If you are managing for pollinators, you are going to look at this pack. Okay. I also, in the room, have hard copies of all of these if you would rather read through and browse a hard copy. Okay. So with your group, if you have a hard copy, that's going to be yours to keep. You can highlight anything like that. Don't read word for word. Just kind of browse and peruse and start gathering information. And then next week, we are going to start looking at some stuff more in depth, looking at some tree identification, different things like that. So I hope that helps with what you guys are going to be doing today. If you have any questions, please let me know. Oh, last thing that you guys are going to do is you need to sign up for the project. So you're going to click on this project sign up link. Oops. And then once you get there, you're going to fill in the name of your group member. I want no more than 4 people per group. Otherwise, people start riding on coattails. And you're just going to put an X as if you're doing deer management or if you're doing pollinator management for your group, just so I know who's in a group and what you're doing with the project. Okay, so those are the things that you guys are going to be doing today. Hope that helped.